Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my show. So, for those of you guys that are new to the Letty Show, you guys know that for a few years now, I've actually been doing the Letty Show. My page is actually a lifestyle page. Some of you guys that don't know, I do have a child with a rare life-threatening illness. She has been getting plasma infusions every week now for the past going on 5 years. And she's on Team Princess Leia. We try to raise awareness for the Immune Deficiency Foundation, and we try to, inform people about the immunocompromised. It's not just people that are like my daughter that has an immune deficiency, people that are immunocompromised by whatever means, in whatever way, are deeply affected. Now, I try not to feed into fear-based pandemic. Again, my daughter was diagnosed about 5 years ago having an immune deficiency. So we have been through many different types of illnesses and many different types of pandemics. And these are things that we have implemented in our lives to help prevent and minimize getting exposed. Now, obviously, I'm not a healthcare professional or anything like that. I'm just a basic mom. But these are things that I have done that work for me personally. To each their own, but I'm just showing you guys what I do. You don't have to go and do them, but I just wanted to kind of show you guys the type of life hacks that living with someone who is an immunocompromised, and also the type of things that I do to prevent getting sick, because me personally, getting sick, and I can't have that, and having someone that's immunocompromised is not optimal. So these are things that how got us through the last 5 years of these fear-based pandemics. So I wanted to show you a couple life hacks on how my family and I stay healthy, and how I keep my little girl that gets plasma infusions healthy, and how we stay germ-free. So again, if there's anyone that knows about, avoiding these kind of pandemic illnesses, it's definitely me having a weakened immune system and having a child with an immune deficiency that receives human plasma. So this is what works for us. And the first hack I wanted to go ahead and show you guys was, I've been noticing that a lot of people are going ape shit, excuse my language, over toilet paper. And I'm like, I don't want to feed into that type of hysteria, but if it ever came down to it and you really need toilet paper, there's a couple things that you can do. So the first thing I went ahead and did was I went to my local dollar store, and I went ahead and grabbed paper towel rolls. Now, paper towel rolls are not only cheaper than toilet paper, but you're getting pretty much double. So basically, it's like having toilet paper. So if worse ever comes to worse, this is the type of thing that I went ahead and did. So I have a cutting board, obviously be safe. And with my cutting board, what I went ahead and did was I cut the paper towels in half. So if you're ever out of TP, go ahead and get you some toilet paper, some paper towel rolls, and just cut them in half. So that's one hack. Another thing I noticed at the store is that there's a shortage in masks. Now, I'm already stacked up on masks, having an immune deficient child. But if you can't find masks, I suggest you hit up your local hardware store, and they do have painter's masks. So it basically serves the same purpose, which is to protect your nasal cavity and your mouth and getting exposed. And that's another little hack for the immunocompromised. So the first one is go to your local hardware store. If you can't find masks, I went ahead and you get these painter tape ones, and that pretty much does the same thing. And again, if you're running out of toilet paper and you have a shortage, go to your local dollar store, buy a pack of paper towels. And if you are really desperate and really need toilet paper, I went ahead and got these paper towels. I had a little cutting board and just cut them in half, because right now there is a shortage of toilet paper. But if you implement these few life hacks, like, I'm guarantee it'll make your life easier. And if worse comes to worse and you can't find paper towels, baby wipes. Baby wipes, baby wipes, baby wipes. And if you can't find baby wipes, I always, when I go to fast food restaurants, I stack up on napkins. I mean, if you got to wipe your ass and you don't have anything, this is going to be your best friend. So that's one hack that I like to implement. Another hack that I like to implement is, I noticed that there's a shortage in gloves. Now, me, you know, I happen to actually do my own hair, so I dye my own hair. And when you get dye or when you get different kinds of supplies, you always get free gloves. So if you have someone in your family by some chance that dyes their hair, ask them, say, hey, if you guys don't use those gloves and you guys use different gloves, can I have these? These are your best friend. So again, if you don't have access to gloves for whatever reason, whenever I get hair dye, it always comes with these extra gloves. So I save those for whatever reason I need gloves. And there you go. You have an extra set of free gloves, basically. And again, hit up your local hardware store. They have painter masks, and that works just as good. So that's one hack. Now, when I went to the store, I noticed that there wasn't any sanitizer. I asked my local dollar store if they knew when they were going to get them, and basically it's going to be a while. So if you don't have the time, you're at work, you have a traditional job, and you don't have access to hand sanitizer, these are hacks that I swear by. These hacks, I've been doing these for years, and this was before all this crazy, scary pandemic. Again, I have an immune deficient child. She gets plasma. I have a weakened immune system as well. So these are things that I have been implementing for years. So do you know how they sell little alcohol tabs? If you guys don't have access, something is better than nothing. I always say alcohol may be drying, but would you rather get sick or have dry ass hands? Me, I know I would rather avoid germs. So if you see these little alcohol tabs, I stock up on these. And if I don't have access to Purell or hand sanitizer, I go ahead and I rub one of these on my hands, and there you have it, guys. You have little instant mini portable hand sanitizers. So that's one life hack I like to use. If you guys are watching this video, please give credit to me. Please share these life hacks. Again, the first life hack was go to the Dollar Tree or dollar store, your local dollar store. If you cannot find toilet paper, I got a thing of paper towels for cheaper than toilet paper. And basically what I did was I got a cutting board and cut them in half. So if you don't have anything to wipe your booty with, there you go. And again, whenever I go to restaurants, stock up on the napkins, guys. If you guys are watching this, share. It really helps my channel and keeps it alive. I've been doing this for a few years. Remember, these are your best friends. Alcohol tabs, rub them on your palms, and you're good to go. Now, here's another hack that I like to do. So I have noticed that since there's no hand sanitizer and there haven't been any wipes, what I like to do is I get alcohol and I like to put it in a little spray bottle. Now, I've been doing this for years, and basically what I like to do is I get the alcohol, I fill the bottle, I make sure I label it so my family members know that this is alcohol in this water bottle. You can get this at whatever Dollar Tree. If you guys are watching, please share this. So yeah, so fill up this spray bottle with alcohol. And what I like to do is, again, if there's no hand sanitizer, something is better than nothing. See this little mist? Yeah, that one. If you need to spray something like a phone, or if you go to the store and you're kind of scared and you don't want to get the germs, whenever I come from the store, and again, having a child with an immune deficiency who needs human plasma, I pretty much have been doing these things for years. I like to get a spray bottle that has alcohol in it, and I like to mist whatever it is I buy. So before that shit gets in my car, I spray it like that. Just a little light mist, and it's gonna kill those germs. So that's one little hack that I like to do. And here's another hack that I really like to do. So whenever I go camping, I don't always have access to water, right? So here's another hack that I like to do. When I don't have access to water and I really need to wash my hands, and let's say for whatever reason, like one time I went camping and I had to change my baby's diaper, and let's say I didn't have a hand sanitizer, this is a trick that I have been swearing by for years. So basically you can keep this in your car, you can keep this in your gym bag or wherever you need to. So basically what I like to do is I like to get Dial, and basically, if you have an extra water bottle, you're going to fill it up with some Dial. And I like to get some hot water, let the water cool down before you use this to wash your hands. But basically there's like a little lip, and this is what you do. You're gonna get some Dial if you don't have hand sanitizer, just a little bit. And I swear by this hack when I go camping. You're gonna put a little bit of Dial in a portable water bottle and carry this with you in your gym bag, in your car. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna get some super, super, super hot water, okay? And you're gonna just fill it up as much as you can. And before you guys wash your hands, please make sure that the water is cooled down. And you're gonna have this with you. And this is the best bet to wash your hands. So you see how there's the Dial and there's the water and the portable hand soap, the Dial. So what I like to do is after I get this, I put the little lid on top of it. And again, this is if you don't have access to hand sanitizer or for whatever reason you need to wash your hands. So what I like to do is I get the Dial, I put it in a water bottle like this, and I go ahead and I shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, okay? So basically it's like a portable sink, right? So I have this in my car, like when I'm camping or whatever, if I don't have sanitizer. So I have some like soap and I have some water, right? So when you stop shaking it, all the soap is gonna settle and all the foam is gonna be on top, right? So if you have an extra water bottle, again, this is a hack. If you don't have access to sanitizer, you're gonna get some Dial, you're gonna put it in a portable water bottle. And what I like to do is put some water, shake it up when I need it. And if I need to, when I leave the store and I need to wash my hands and I don't have access to hand sanitizer, or like when I go camping, I have this little guy right here. And basically what I'll do is I'll just pour a little bit on my hands, like so, and just kind of just start washing my hands, and I'll rinse it off with the water just like that. So that's like a little quick tip if you don't have access to hand sanitizer. Once I'm done rinsing my hands and washing them off, I always have extra of these alcohol tabs. Now I rub these on the palms of my hands, and that's like the quickest life hack that you can use. Well, thank you guys so much for watching the Letty Show. I really hope these flu season hacks helped your family. Again, I have a child who is immunocompromised, and these are life hacks that I have implemented over the years, whether it's getting paper towels and cutting them in half from a dollar store, which is cheaper than TP, if it's having extra alcohol tabs and wiping them on your palms, if it's stocking up on napkins from, a fast food place because you have no access to toilet paper, and if it's getting alcohol and putting it inside of a spray bottle and spraying down any items that you buy from the store if you don't have access to Lysol or to bleach. These are a couple life hacks that I've been using. Again, I try not to feed into the fear-based pandemic of illnesses because I have had a child that does have a immunocompromised issue, and she, these are things that we've done. It's just pretty much common sense. And again, guys, if you guys can't find masks, if you can, hit up your local hardware store, and these are painter's masks. It serves the same purpose. And as far as gloves, if you guys don't have access to gloves, if you dye your hair, they're always going to have extra gloves in the kit. So whenever I have relatives that dye their hair, I hit them up and say, hey, do you guys have extra gloves for that very occasion where I need gloves? And there's this pandemic for people like my child who truly are immunocompromised, who have been getting plasma infusions because their bodies do not have the ability to fight off infection. We've been a part of this community for 5 years, being immunocompromised. And these are hacks that we have implemented that have worked for us. So again, if you dye your hair, there's always extra gloves. If you can't get access to hand sanitizer, I always carry these guys around. These are little alcohol tabs, and just rub them in the centers of your palms. If you don't have access to TP, hit up your local dollar store. This is cheaper than toilet paper. Get a knife, cut that bad boy in half, and you have extra toilet paper. If you guys cannot get access to gloves, hit up your local hardware store and get some painter's masks. If you need to spray something down, I get a water bottle, fill it up with alcohol, make sure you label it. It says alcohol, so children and people don't get to it, and it does a little light mist, and that's alcohol. I spray whatever I get from the store before I bring it to my car. And I've been doing this for years to protect my child. My child cannot get sick. She gets plasma infusions every week, and she's been doing that for close to 5 years. So these are things that I have been implementing for her. So that's how we've been staying healthy, guys. If you guys, you know, really like this content, this is what motivates me to continue to do my show. It's a lifestyle show. I do cooking, makeup, and also, again, remember this hack. Dial soap, you get a portable water bottle, you fill it to the bottom, you put some water, you shake that bad boy up, and this is what I use when I go camping, when I don't have access to wash my hands. And basically you can pop this sucker in your gym bag, shake it up, and you have a portable sink. So put it in your gym bag, put it in your car, put it in your big ass purse, and this is what I do. So if I need to wash my hands and I don't have access to hand sanitizer, I always carry one of these suckers around. I just, you know, open my car door, pour it on my hands, and it's like a portable sink. Wash my hands, get one of those alcohol tabs, and wipe my palms, and you're good to go. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching the Letty Show. I really appreciate your guys' love and support. I'm coming up to my 3-year anniversary on Facebook and my 11-year anniversary on YouTube. So you guys click the link in the bio, subscribe, and support the Letty Show. Please share these hacks. Again, if anybody knows about pandemics and how to, you know, avoid getting ill, it's me. I have a child that has a life-threatening illness. She's immunocompromised. Her body does not have the ability to fight off infection. And these are a couple tips that me personally, I have used or used for camping or for illnesses like this. And this is how my family stays healthy. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching the Letty Show. Love you. Bye. And don't forget to share, guys. Sharing is caring. It keeps my channel alive and it motivates me to continue to give you guys content. All right. Love you guys. Bye.